What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today, we are talking about the Baltimore Regionals. Now, the thing about this is not with the new set, right? It is up to Pokemon Go. My internet doesn't seem to be working. It is standard for the Pokemon Go. Over the past weekend, we had 3 different events. We had Porto Alegre, the Bilbao event, and the Baltimore. So today we're just going to focus on the Baltimore Regionals event that had 1,091 players. Holy cow. All right, so let's look at our top 8. So pretty interesting top 8 for sure, because we have Mew VMAX, and Mew VMAX. Now, let me go back just a little bit. Let's look at the World Championship. We look at the top 8. Only one Mew VMAX in top 8. Only one. In this top 8, we have 3. That is insane. We have 2 Inteleon Charizards. Once again, look at the World Championships. And you have 0 in the top 8. You actually have Inteleon Charizard winning. And at Worlds, we had 3 Flying Pikachu and 1, 2, 3, 4 Palkia Inteleons. So let's go back and look at our Baltimore Regionals once again. And there is no Palkia Inteleon. And there's no Arceus Flying Pikachu. If you would have told people this was the standings for top 8, be like, hey, I think this is what top 8 is going to be, they would have been like, dude, you're kidding. You're a liar. That's not going to happen. But it did. It did happen. First off, huge shout out to Piper. Piper has been killing all the last season. She's doing fantastic things, and she won. Congratulations to Piper. I have a question, and maybe people can answer this. My knowledge of tournaments is not the best. I'll just admit it's not the best. How many ladies have won? Women, ladies, girls have won North American regionals. Because, like, me and my friends are talking, is Piper the first one? I could be very, very wrong, and I apologize if I am, because I've been playing Pokemon for 10 years. I can't remember everybody. But I can't remember. I know Natalie got close to winning, and that's the only one that I can remember on top of my head. So, I don't know. Is Piper the first girl in North America to win? Anyways, congratulations, Piper. Fantastic. She even got to control her destiny by, like, scooping to, like, matches she wanted to see cut and not tying to them. So, yeah. It's just a Sobble, Inteleon, Drizzle with Radiant Charizard, Manaphy, and Glare, and Zigzagoon. I talked about this in the video, saying that I think this is a really, really good deck, but you have to be a really, really good player to play this. We talked about this in the video, saying what should we play for Baltimore. This was one of my favorite choices, just because how strong the deck is. You start with the Inteleon with the Aqua Bullet, turn 1, turn 2. Not turn 1, turn 2, or turn 3. Start putting the pressure on it, right? And then you follow up with Radiant Charizard. Radiant Charizard got that Combustion Blast, right? 250. You can't use, Pokemon can't use Combustion Blast next turn. Excited Heart. The Pokemon's attacks cost colors for 1 each prize card your opponent has taken. So once they've taken, like, 3 prize cards, you can attach, you can go attach an energy, and then you can do the Magma Basin, right? And then you're good to go. Can you open this as disc? This is probably better. There we go. Oh, that's a lot better there, Josh. All right, so you can use, like, Radiant Charge once they take 3 prize cards. You can Max Basin attach. Even if they've taken 2 prize cards, you can like Raihan the Fire to Radiant Charizard, attach a Twin Energy, and start attacking. Pretty good, right? It's pretty good. And like we were saying, Josh, how do you get these Pokemon back? How do you get the Charizard back? We have Ordinary Ron, which put 2 Pokemon 2 energies back into your deck, or 1, whatever you want to do. So you get the Charizard back that way. And then once it's later on in the game, you can use Claire. And Claire says put up 2 Pokemon from this pile in your hand, or put 2 basic energies into your hand, or both. And so what you could do, once taking, like, 4 prize cards, you can Claire for the Charizard Fire energies and start swinging. And then take a knockout. Then you do it again. You play 2 Choice Belt 280, but Inteleon can Aqua Bullet, start pinging bench Pokemon and start setting up the knockouts. You have the Zigzagoon, because, like, Aqua Bullet does 22 bench, plus Zigzagoon is 30, plus 250 is 280, taking a knockouts. Tool Scriber for Big Charms, or the, what's that other card? Tool Jammer So there's a lot of good things going on here. I'm excited Piper did well with this. Well, good. Makes me excited. In second place, we have Isaac playing Mew Genesect with no Fusion Strike energies. It makes me happy because it's pretty close to the deck I played. Take the Trekking Shoes away, put 2 Rotom Phones in there. Take 2 Avery, make it 2 Marnie. Take 2 Marnies, make it 1 Avery. Trying to see what else we play that's different. I'm trying to think. Why can't I remember? Take 2 here. 2 to 1 to make this 3 and make this Roxanne. There we go. There's the list. Bam, got it. I think I do like 1 Marnie. I was debating the whole weekend to play Marnie over Roxanne, but deck's solid. Deck's good. Deck's fantastic. I think it's going to be good going forward. I think deck is so fast, so consistent. If you want to hear more with the deck, watch yesterday's video. Drew Kennett coming back, making top 8 at another regionals with Reggie Gigas, which I think, good old Tablemon popularized at Worlds. Also, I didn't talk about this, but Ross is the one who popularized Charizard and Teleon and said, you know what, I found a good 60, and then people started running with that, and now we're here, we're winning regionals with it. But we have good old Reggies. Now, the interesting about this Reggies is we're playing different Regieleki. We know this Regieleki, but do you know this Regieleki? Discard 2, 122 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Ooh, we can snipe somebody for 120. Pretty cool. And then we have 2 Regidrago. This is one they draw, but this one does 240, but 20 less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So it does do 240. It could be spicy, right? I don't know what math it does. I guess it does knock out like a V that has 220 or 230 HP, which is pretty neat. Outside that, I got 2 Regigigas for the Age of Wisdom, Power Up Your Guys. We got 2 Regice, hit your water Pokemon. You got Make a V's can't hurt you. 2 Regirock and 2 Registeel. I don't think these 2 matter as much. I guess Registeel could hypothetically be used for no. Wait, 2, 120. I guess maybe Heavy Slam can knock out. No, it can't. I was gonna say it could probably knock out the Ice Rider Colors VMAX, but it has 3, so I don't think that's gonna work. I know this guy's not good, but this one's definitely probably good against like RCS if they're not playing the Duskfires. So there you go. Cool. Reggie's making top 8. We have a Ice Rider Colors Palkia we haven't seen. We have Jeremy, and you're gonna notice Jeremy is playing same thing. Let's see if we can try to figure out the differences, right? Okay, so we have a second 1 Marnie instead of 2. We're playing 4 Trekker Shoes instead of the 2. We're playing 2 Rotom Phones. Okay, so we cut a Marnie for a 3rd Trekking. See what else we can figure out. And a Mew VMAX for a 4th Trekking. So that's the difference between the 1st place list and whatever list this is. 5th place? Yeah. So there you go. The difference is Marnie for Trekking, Mew for Trekking, and then it's the same list. 2 Mew VMAX, we're risking it. If you prize 1, you're going to get it, though. Yep, that's the difference. I guess it's cool you now have the 4 Trekking Shoes, the draw, as well as the Crayons and the Rotom Phones. I think I like 4 Rotom Phones, though. It's spicy. And in 6th place, we have Nick Moffitt with the Teleon art. Let's see if I can look at the list and just tell. I don't play this deck at all. Okay, so this is more so Ross because there's a Snorlax in here. I don't know what else is like different. I haven't studied the list too much, but I know Piper played, all this stuff. Played the Mew. I think she played 2 Mew. So outside of that, it looks pretty good. Escape Rope was busted. I'm pretty sure Ross didn't play Escape Rope in his list. And I'm pretty sure Piper played 1 in her list too. Really good stuff. Yeah, 2 Mew instead of the 1, so cut the Snorlax for Mew. Outside of that, it looks vaguely similar. But I don't know exactly how similar it is. It looks pretty similar, but still, fantastic job. I think it's the same. We can tell here in 1 second and look too. Joey Rudiger with... Oh, it's the same list as Isaac. So Isaac and Joey played the same 60. Yo, 2 in top 8. Let's go. Gotta feel excited about that. And then Jack with probably the most interesting deck in top 8, and that is Morpeko. Unfortunately played against Piper and lost. I think it's a bad matchup, of course. Miltank, you're Miltank, right? You're Miltank. Your Pokemon V can't hurt you, whatever, right? You had the Morpeko with the Torrent. Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon stack. Choose your opponent's next turn. That Pokemon can't use this stack. So it is good against like some non-V decks. Against Pipers, like they just have so many outs. They can just like do switch and retreat and all that kind of stuff. Reggie Lucky's in there. You could targetable to his weakness on lightning and stuff like that, but I think the big thing here is getting electromagnetic sonar to get training cards back. And then you have the good old Evital for the Cry of Destruction to discard 3 special to your opponent's Pokemon. Really, really good. It is a 20-cent card. Holy cow. That is insane. Ditto, what does this do again? This Pokemon can use text of any base Pokemon in your pile except for Pokemon with the rule box. Oh, that's pretty neat. You can Cry of Destruction. You can Electromagnetic Sonar. Torment. That's pretty neat. Outside of that, there's some disruptions. AB, discard the bench. Boss Order. You can bring up boss Pokemon to stall. Crush Hammer, discard. Speed card to switch and heal. Path of the Peak, Shauna, so you don't deck out. He's doing 4 Marty, 4 Shauna, or 1 Shauna, so that's how you win. I think you learned this in Mellow Magikarp's interview with Alex, who pretty much popularized the deck and invented it. So I'm happy that his deck has gone and created a new monster. So now, could this be good going forward? I don't know. It's kind of scary. Because Giratina can shred. So I think this is like Miltank's last hurrah. Because you got to be scared of Giratina going forward, unfortunately. So, but outside of that, when do we do this? Let's go to cards. Yeah, look, 4 Mew, 4, and okay, 2.67. It's like, the only difference is Chucker Shoes, Marnie. That's pretty funny. That's it, the Marnie, Striking Shoes, and Mew VMAX. That's the only difference in the 3 Mews list. That's really funny. That's really funny. Can we do what? I want to switch decks. Can I not do that? It's not letting me. Oh, here we go. Okay, Charizard and Teleon. Let's see, 4, 3, 2. So the Mews were different. Snorlax was different. Lovable. An Air Balloon. Ooh, so one list played Air Balloon, one didn't. Basically, right? Yeah. So somebody's playing one less Lovable and one more Air Balloon, while one less is playing one less Snorlax. Okay, so that's the difference. So if you ever wondering like the differences real quick, that's how you look at it. So thought I'd show y'all. Thought I'd show y'all. So they're the 2-1-1, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, outside that, here are the top Day 2 standings. Now, they are still working on this. If you go to PTCG stats, once again, we're not on here. I don't know who's in control of this. They probably don't watch my videos, but I guess I'm not competitive content. It's okay. We'll call them out one day. Probably not. So, PokeStats is one of the best things I've come up for the game in recent memory. Definitely something that has needed for a long time. Jacob A. Wagner. We need to add Team Fish Knuckles to this list because they are somewhat competitive. Joshua Squeaky Marking. Anyways, so we know the top 8 are. 9, you have the first Italian Origin Form Palkia deck. 10, we have Ice Rider. Adler. I lost to Adler. Got 11th place, bro. Stop. Drew K from Tennessee. Look at there. 11th or 13th place. Azul with V-Union Miltank stall. What is going on? What is happening? What is going on here? Palkia, RC. I'm trying to see if there's anything crazy that I don't know about. Regigigas, Radiant, Mew, Origin, Mewtwo, RC's Duraludon, Pikachu, Lucario, okay. Mew. I wish it would say Mew Fusion List or something like that, so we know. I'm trying to see Beedrill, okay. Correct. VMAX, Mew. Harrison with Aggron? Let's go! Said, I'm not scared of Charizards. Hey, there we go. Sam's playing the world list right here. Gengar Houndoom, let's go! There's a lot of decks still missing, unfortunately, so... unfortunate. So I imagine they will add throughout the week. I'll leave a link down below so you can check them out. But guys, there we go. There's Baltimore Regionals. I'm excited. Peoria is like in 2, maybe 3 weeks. So we'll see what happens with the new Lost Origin set. Once again, I can't say enough. Congratulations, Piper, for winning a charge on Teleon. I know a lot of people were pumped to see that. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow we'll cover the Balboa and the other regionals. I can't say. We'll cover in 2 videos. We'll cover in 2 because we won't bring out the decks as much since we talk about these decks. Alrighty, guys.